all the things you could go through mental techniques, mindset strategies, success principles, why next play?
It's the mantra that's had the biggest effect on my life. And it's done it from a very holistic approach. I mean, it's affected me as a father and as a parent. It's affected me as a business owner, as a speaker, as someone who still identifies as an athlete and still tries to hoop. Like next play just has so much utility. And when I first heard of it, because in full transparency, Coach K, the legendary basketball coach from Duke, was the one that came up with the concept.
Okay.
And I read about it in his book in the early 2000s, but I didn't have the emotional maturity to actually implement it. Consciously, it made sense, and I thought, yeah, this would be very helpful. But I allowed myself to be emotionally hijacked all of the time, and I allowed myself to get frustrated and disappointed by things that had happened in the past, and it took me away from being present. It wasn't until 10 years later, when I was working at DeMatha Catholic High School with the basketball program there, that I saw it put into practice with the head coach, Mike Jones, and that's when I started to implement it. And everything in my life changed afterwards. And I now look at next play through a few different lenses. The ones we're most familiar with is in the micro, is in the moment. You know, it's next pitch, next play, next sale, next conversation. It's when something doesn't go your way in the micro, can you quickly refocus the lens on what's happening now, which is the ultimate premise. Don't focus on what just happened, focus on what's happening now. But as I get closer to age 50, I'll be turning 50 in a couple of months,